Well, a gag order prevents President Trump talking about certain specifics of the case. Tuberville, Vance, and others are free to speak on the president's behalf. NewsNation's Caitlin Clark is outside the courthouse. Caitlin, I know you are where all the fireworks will happen today. But Caitlin, what can we expect from Mr. Cohen when he returns to the stand?
We can expect a lot going on this morning. Just like you saw with Tuberville there, we're going to have some Trump surrogates outside of court today, and we've got some big names. We've got Vivek Ramaswamy coming down. Mike Johnson's going to be here, and VP hopeful Doug Burgum. And like you said, they're able to say the things that Donald Trump cannot because of this gag order. So they're absolutely going to be hitting Michael Cohen in front of the media on his behalf today. And you know Trump loves a loyalist, so that's probably going to please the former president when the testimony that's going on may not. Michael Cohen has left his apartment. He's heading to court right now to get back on the stand for direct examination. But once cross starts, that's when the fireworks are really going to happen. The Trump defense team is chomping at the bit to just get at Michael Cohen, attack his credibility, and try to rattle him on the stand. He's been very calm, cool, collected, and measured, which I think is making him seem a lot more credible to jurors.
Believe, Caitlin, that the prosecution did a great job with actually having Mr. Cohen stay on topic and not stray like we thought he might do.
That's exactly what if I were a betting woman, I would have said that's exactly what was going to happen. But a very different version of Michael Cohen took that stand yesterday and testified for hours from morning until basically night. And he was, like I said, calm, cool, collected. His answers were really measured, and he got to the heart of the prosecution's case. I want to play a little bit of a soundbite for you that jurors heard. Now, this was recorded by Michael Cohen previously of he and Donald Trump discussing a Karen McDougal payment of $150,000. Take a listen.
I need to open up a company for the transfer of all of that info regarding our friend David, so that I'm going to do that right away. I've actually come up and I've spoken to Alan Weisselberg about how to set the whole thing up with
so what are we going to pay?
Funding. Yes, and it's all the stuff. All the stuff, because you never know where that company, you never know where he's going to be.
Gets it, but
correct. So I'm all over that, and I spoke to Alan about it when it comes time for the financing, which will be.
Listen, what financing?
We'll have to pay you. So
I'll pay with cash.
No. I got no.
So what you have here is Donald Trump's knowledge and participation in this catch and kill scheme that we've heard so much about. Now, this was about $150,000 to Karen McDougal. But the reason the jurors heard it is because prosecutors want to show a pattern. They want to show that this is exactly how it was done with Karen McDougal. And that's exactly how they say it was done with Stormy Daniels with $130,000. That time, however, Michael Cohen paid it out of his own pocket. And he says he was reimbursed by Donald Trump. What they need to connect those reimbursements to is the election interference accusations here. And they did that with this one line that Donald Trump had allegedly said to Michael Cohen, which he testified to about the Stormy Daniels story coming out. He said, quote, "Women will hate me. Guys will think it's cool, but women will hate me. This is going to be a disaster for the campaign." That campaign line is important because they need to prove that this was all done to influence the electorate. Another thing Michael Cohen said was that everything required Mr. Trump's sign-off, and he told the jury in no uncertain terms that his reimbursement payments were not for legal services. They were not retainer fees, which is as they're billed on the ledgers, and that's what Donald Trump says they are. So there's the falsification right there. It's a key here for the jury to believe it, though, Nick.
Caitlin, quickly, you're expecting the defense to go at Mr. Cohen hard?
Absolutely. The defense is going to throw everything they have at Mr. Cohen. And a lot of that's going to be from Trump's directive. When Stormy Daniels was on the stand, he was elbowing his attorneys, trying to get them to object. And then, of course, they tried to file for a mistrial afterwards. So he's going to want them to hammer them hard.
Caitlin Becker live for us at the center of everything happening in Manhattan this morning. Caitlin, thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.